Okay.
You've seen Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura. You've seen him in Dumb and Dumber. But have you ever seen him fucking your dad?
You're sitting watching TV one day, like you're not really paying attention, and like you hear that commercial come on in the background. That made me do a double take. Like, what?
We should make that a real commercial. Say it's art. What is this? Is this a little mosquito in here?
Where?
See that thing?
Is there a bug flying around?
Yeah.
Where it at?
You know how there's like big mosquitoes and then little tiny ones?
Yeah. Well, the big ones I think eat mosquito. I think those are mosquito, like the ones that are like the size of like a massive gumball.
Yeah.
Those are mosquito eaters. They eat mosquitoes. They don't even bite. Those are good boys.
The ones with the big needle noses?
Yeah, those eat mosquitoes. They're called mosquito eaters, actually.
So the bigger ones with longer legs and wings or whatever eat the little tiny black ones that go zzz.
They eat the ones that bite you. So the big ones, those are good boys, man.
They don't stick their needles in you?
Nope, not at all. They're sweet boys. In fact, when I was growing up, if I ever saw one of those in my house, I would not kill it or get it outside. I'd leave it. I'd be like, all right, you're helping me out. You're doing a good job. So
it's a bug, man.
I know it's a bug, but not all bugs are bad.
True.
Some bugs are good. I actually, you know what? I killed a fly yesterday, and I felt really guilty.
No, flies do nothing though.
I know, but I still felt guilty for some reason. It was on my window, and I went whoosh, and I killed it. And then I just had this like sudden just feeling of like remorse. Like I was like, wow, I just took a life.
You did take a life.
And that's weird to think about. Like when you kill a bug, you're ending something's life.
That's a lot different than from the experience of seeing an animal die that I had from yesterday.
Did you see an animal die?
Yeah, my grandmother thought it would be a good idea to reblog a post of a police officer shooting someone's dog. And
why? Why do people share that shit on Facebook?
I don't know. It was sad.
I need everyone
shit,
to see
though.
this.
It was super sad, and I couldn't watch the whole thing because I'm like, that's fucked up.
And you don't expect that from like your grandma. Like your grandma shares a post, and you don't expect it to be like someone shooting a dog. You're like, oh,
No,
what did grandma share today?
It's like they were arresting some dude, and then the dog was in the car, and then got out of the car and started barking at the police officers, and then the police officer like tried to shoo off the dog or something. Then as he was shooing off the dog, like the guy's hand came close to the dog, and the dog was like, no, and like lunged at the officer, and the officer was like, pa 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 pa. You saw he had a gun.
Imagine that in like a court of law.
No, sir, it was
a bone.
It was just a bone. What? No.
But anyway, guys, welcome to episode 88 of the SuperMega podcast. We are here sitting on the couch on a beautiful Thursday morning. It is April 12th at the time of recording this. It comes out tomorrow. But guys, today, you know what today is? What is today, Ryan?
Thursday.
It's not only Thursday, but
2-year anniversary of SuperMega, but it'll be a day late.
Yeah, it will.
When
but
this comes out.
No videos coming out today because I had some technical difficulties last night. So go ahead and crucify me in the comments. It's all right.
I hacked you.
2 years. What? Two? It's SuperMega's second birthday today. It is. I cannot believe it has been 2 periods of 365 days since we started this YouTube channel.
That's over 700 days.
That is over 700 days. Jeez. That's actually we want to start by giving a genuine thank you to everyone up to this point who has watched, subscribed, liked, commented, whatever. Even if you're a troll, thank you for supporting us. I woke up this morning, didn't even realize I was in the bathroom and was getting ready to shower, and I was looking at an app I have that shows me things from like a year ago, 2 years ago, and then I saw. Yeah, Time Hop.
I used to have Time Hop. I need to re-download it. I had it when I had my iPhone.
It's a good app, and I saw 2 years ago I tweeted our new channel is finally here, and I was like, oh my god, shit! We prepared absolutely nothing because I didn't even realize that the anniversary of SuperMega was coming up.
From the creators of 2 high-quality sketch comedy channels, come a new endeavor. A Let's Play channel. I mean, a variety.
A variety channel.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys. So thank you so much. It has been 2 years now, and here's to many more years of SuperMega.
So that means when we started this, I was but a mere 21-year-old boy.
I'm older than you now than you were when you started this channel, right?
Yeah.
I was a mere. I was 20. Damn, dude.
Fuck.
Guys, that just goes to show that you too can start a Let's Play channel at the age of 20 and 21.
And I started knowing you when you were 19.
Damn, dude, give me a high five for that.
19-year-old.
That's when I moved out to LA. I was 19. I was just a wee little lad. Didn't know what I was doing or what I wanted to do.
Sleeping on our couch.
I was just sleeping on your couch. It was a very comfortable couch too. It's gone now in the trash somewhere, but that was a very comfortable couch. IKEA has some comfortable couches.
Remember, you were supposed to go home, and then you were like, should I stay an extra week so we can film Blonde Boys?
Yeah, I think I stayed like extra 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, you stayed like 2 or 3 weeks. I think you called your mom. You're like, hey, Mom.
Yeah, I was like, Mom, I'm supposed to be coming home this week from visiting.
Hold the waffles.
Ryan, but
I'm not coming home.
yeah, I stayed, and then that's when we shot Blonde Boys, and that was fun, very very fun. I'm glad I stayed, but yeah, guys, this podcast has now been going for 2 years, so that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I've never done something for this long. I don't think I've never stuck to one project for this long. SuperMega, I think, is now officially the longest project that I've actually stuck with in my life because it's been 2 years. So
I'm trying to think. See, I have not watched a Syndigo video in a long time or like gone to the channel, so like I'm forgetting of like when it. Oh yeah, was it really 2012?
Mm-hmm.
The Mayan calendar year? Fuck. God, a lot of time has passed.
Yeah, but
it's already 2018.
Can you believe it's 2018?
It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be 2020's coming up. 2020's coming up, and I'm gonna be 25.
I feel like one of the things we talk about most on this podcast is just how scared you are of time.
I am scared of time.
You're always like, shit, it's 2018, but I'm gonna be 25. Fuck.
I have a crisis every now and then. Like I was petrified a few days ago, and I couldn't sleep because I was thinking I was about to go to bed, and all of a sudden this like intrusive thought, I guess, popped into my mind. It's like, one day you're gonna look like a 50-year-old, and I'm like, what will 50-year-old Ryan look like?
Well, everyone's gonna look like a 50-year-old one day.
Well, I know that. In my head, I'm like, everyone looks 50, but it's just like it's like this is what I know currently. Like I can't imagine all of a sudden and also the thought. So I'm gonna interrupt that other thought. It comes to me where I know when I'm 50. I'm all of a sudden going to have the same realization I had when I'm in that bed going, fuck, I'm 50.
Yeah.
Oh man, only 20 more years until I'm 70?
Hey.
Shit.
But that's the perfect opportunity for a midlife crisis, and you can go buy like a Porsche or something. You can take a second, mortgage out on your house. Your wife will be very upset on that, but you can go buy a Porsche and have a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
I wonder what it's like having a midlife crisis, and I wonder what our midlife crises will be like. Because I'm sure you're going to have one, and I'm sure I'm going to have one. What's my midlife crisis going to be?
Your midlife crisis?
If you had to guess, what's my midlife crisis, Ryan?
You're gonna turn really buff. It's gonna be like a very positive.
That's a great midlife crisis.
It's gonna be a positive crisis, except you're gonna let it affect you to the point where you're not gonna become social anymore, and you're just gonna become like you're gonna like post a bunch of your pictures to Instagram. You're gonna get a huge Instagram following for like bodybuilding and shit like that.
A 50-year-old bodybuilder.
But like you won't have any friends, and like you'll forget to go to all of your family's funeral.
But then,
like all of your
what
family,
singular funeral?
Yeah,
all of my
your family
is
dies
one.
at once in a horrible South Carolina bus accident.
But I'm too busy lifting weights. It's like I can't put them down. It's like the funeral's in 30 minutes.
But I gotta look good.
I gotta do 5,000 more reps first.
For me, it would be a midlife crisis. Would be growing out my hair and eating a lot. Pretty much, I'm picturing my midlife crisis would be me trying to reenact what I'm doing now. Just because it's like, I'm
gonna get a phone call, and
I was younger.
I'm gonna get a phone call, and you're gonna be like, "Hey, it's been a while. What do you say we start the old SuperMega back up?"
Yeah.
Like, Ryan, it's been 30 years.
Yeah, but people have been asking for it.
No, they haven't, Ryan.
I've been asking for it.
Ryan, everyone who watched
sent
SuperMega.
you a bunch of emails, Matthew.
Ryan, I haven't used that email address in 30 years.
Oh, what email can I reach you at?
It doesn't matter, man. We're not picking that back up SuperMega.
We'll talk about it.
All right, man. I'll see you around.
Bye.
What if we're still doing SuperMega when we're 50? What if that's our midlife crisis? We actually start doing the movie review series.
I don't. Here's the thing. Like there are 50-year-old YouTubers.
Yeah.
I think the most
PewDiePie.
He's like 30 something, right? Or is he late 20s?
No, he's in his 50s. I always forget that Aaron is above the age of 30. That's not a diss on Aaron, by the way.
Are you sure?
That actually sounded
like fighting words.
I always forget that he's mature.
Dude,
it's not what I meant.
He's gonna want to kick the shit out of you now.
He already did that twice in the last 4 weeks.
Well, I mean, you deserve that. Well, you deserve the first one, not the second one. The second one, he was just pissed because, remember, I broke his bong.
He was
his
really
bong
pissed about
invention
that, dude.
shit that he did here.
Why? There's bongs all over the office still. I don't understand.
Yeah, but
He has this Kush smoking phase, man. Those Kush, and he wears those weed shirts. He wears those Bob Marley shirts every day. It's like, Aaron, come on, dude. You're being like a 14-year-old that just discovered pot.
he wears those sunglasses that have pot leaves on them.
Yep.
Except not sarcastically.
He
like
wears
I
them
thought it
every
was
day.
at first because he's like, "Hey, man," and it was like that thing where he's like nodding his head. It's like, "Oh, this is a bit." Then he just kept wearing them.
Do you remember how mad he got? Because I thought he was wearing all of the weed paraphernalia as a joke.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, you look great today, Aaron," and I like laughed, and he just had that blank face, and he looked at me with tears in his eyes, and I realized that I had messed up.
So, I'm trying to think. Have you seen anything movie-wise, TV show-wise, or listened to anything?
Yes!
Piqued your interest recently?
Yeah, I saw Isle of Dogs.
Yes.
I liked it a lot. I thought it was a very cute movie. I liked I really liked the animation. It had that good Wes Anderson style with all that symmetry, and I loved all the framing of all the characters and every shot and stuff. Very cool. Very, very, very cool little movie. Great animation.
I just loved the stop motion in it. And then when you go look behind the scenes and see like all the dog models and models they have to make, it's like,
I have serious respect for anyone who does stop motion. Like, even if it's just like as a hobby on YouTube and you get like 3 views, serious respect for that. Like, it is. Oh my God, there's a fly in here. I caught it in my hand.
Is it a fly or mosquito?
It's like a gnat. I caught it in my hand, and when I didn't think I actually did. And I opened my hand, and it was in my hand, and then it flew away.
You should have crushed it.
No, I can't take a life, Ryan.
You already took one this morning.
Stop!
Sorry.
It was yesterday, by the way. I did not take a life this morning. Today's a new day, and I'm not taking any lives.
What were you talking about?
I was talking about Isle of Dogs. I saw it.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
I have mad respect for anyone who does stop motion because, believe it or not, I used to do stop motion, and I'm sure many of you listening have seen my old stop motion.
The Lego ones?
Not the Lego ones. I don't have any Lego ones on YouTube. It was the ones I made out of Play-Doh that are on my old YouTube channel. That's now officially over a decade old. I just found that out. My first YouTube videos, I just found out, just crossed the 10-year mark.
If only Google Video didn't go away and delete all the videos I uploaded to it.
I know, man. I remember Google Video. But stop motion, man, when you watch like the time lapse of the guys in the studio doing like movies like James and the Giant Peach or Isle of Dogs or something, it's just crazy. Like,
James and the Giant Peach is a good movie.
James and the Giant Peach is a killer movie. But watching them like have like you get to watch like the characters like move and stuff, and you see how long it's taken in real life for them to move everything and how small the movements actually are.
Like as the characters are moving in slow motion, like the people around them are like
it's like a blur. And I imagine that's got to be really difficult too to and meticulous to move it just the right amount each time. Like you got to know how much to move it each frame. And
if you fuck up.
Yeah, if you fuck up, it's like, shit. And I imagine that in the process of shooting like a stop motion movie, there are some big fuck ups. And I imagine that it's always got to be like a massive pain in the ass to try to fix that, you know?
What's your favorite live action? What's your favorite stop motion movie?
Okay, wait. Was the Lego movie actually, that wasn't CG, right? That was actually stop motion, right?
I think parts of it were. You know, a lot of it also. I think they created a computer program to allow them to do stop motion, but within that program.
I really like the Lego movie,
you know what I mean?
But I don't know. James and the Giant Peach is a wonderful stop motion movie. Chicken Run?
Chicken Run is my
Chicken
favorite.
Run is a really good
100%.
stop motion movie.
I love that movie.
What are other classic stop motion movies? There's
Wallace
and Gromit. Wallace and Gromit.
Save the Escorts.
They go to Vegas. There's some escorts that are about to be sold into slavery, so they got to save them.
No, make it even like more like cartoon buffoonery. Make it like they're about to be thrown into a meat grinder because they know too much from Mr. Giglione's.
Mr. Giglione. Oh man, that's great.
Mr. Giglione's fucking like mob.
That's shit. What it's called, Mr. Giglione's fucking mob shit.
You know too much.
You know too much about Mr. Giglione's fucking mob shit. we need to write. I don't know why more like movies and TV shows don't bring us on the writing team, because I feel like we could really do something for them.
Yeah, especially something on Disney Channel.
Oh my God. Like here, I was about to say let's write a That's So Raven episode, and suddenly it hit me. I think we've already done that before.
Yeah, you made me create an episode from scratch while playing the game where you have to
The
do
blob
the
wall
shape,
thing,
yeah.
God, dude, that was
what
when we
the
were
game
still
was called?
recording in our living room on the couch. That's
Yep.
that's like 2 years ago now. That's like early Super Mega.
That's when, of course, we were probably super obnoxious. Dude, remember you and I would be up till like 4 a.m. getting videos out?
Yeah.
Like, it's like we would wake up, we'd kind of like at least have the beginning of the day to get psyched up, and then at nighttime we'd record, and then you and I would go into our respective rooms and edit the videos, because we used to do 2 videos a day. So it's
When
like
we first started,
you would
yeah.
edit a video, I would edit a video.
Man, that was actually really fun. It was draining, but like looking back, that was fun. Like
Yeah.
I will never forget that first like period of when we started Super Mega, because that was like a really good time.
Just constant work.
Yeah. It was it was, I don't know, it was really fulfilling though, because
Well,
you know,
kept our minds off of shit too.
yeah, because we had just recently gone through a lot, and you know, we kind of hit this standstill creatively where we were creating on Kids with Problems, but it felt a little like, you know, we weren't doing it that much. We were dry with ideas, and we wanted to like get out there and create more. So we had this idea for this channel, and then when we did it, we just started like making it and experimenting with like the podcast and different things we could play and like different live action videos, and it was just so much fun, man.
Yeah.
Because at the time, we didn't actually have a real job. We didn't have any real responsibilities. So basically, all of our time was poured into
trying to pay rent.
Yeah, but see, well that's why we did Super Mega, and like I just remember, like, you know, every day we'd wake up at like noon because we had been up until 4 the night before,
Yep.
editing and getting those videos uploaded for that day.
But I only remember like a few instances of being miserable. Like I think I remember editing the videos and being like super proud and being like, people are really liking it.
Yeah, it was super exciting. There were only a couple times I felt miserable, and that was just because I was like, it's 5 a.m. and I want to go to bed.
I know. Well, there were instances where we would record and then it didn't like Binding of Isaac. It recorded like a black screen because the window wasn't selected.
We
or
had
some
so many.
Binding of Isaac was the bane of our existence back then because we tried to record it three separate
times,
occasions,
and
it
there was
failed
always
each
something
time,
wrong with it.
which sucked.
Like back when we first started Super Mega, we ran into so many issues with our recording software, because we were just figuring out how to do all this. Like we didn't have any help at the time, so we were just figuring everything out through like YouTube tutorials on how to record our screen, how to do this with the audio, and oh my god, we had so many issues. But I just remember like how fun that was, you know, waking up at noon, and then we'd like come together and go get lunch and like think about like, all right, what do you want to record today? What should we talk about on the podcast? And then that evening we'd sit on the couch and just start recording stuff, and we'd be like, all right, let's do this, let's do that. And then, we'd each take the footage. You'd go in your room, I'd go in my room, and then we'd just edit until like 3 or 4 a.m., get them uploaded, make the thumbnails, hit the hay, and then wake up the next day at noon and start all over again. That was a really good time in my life.
Are you ever said that certain series are over? I always go back and I'm like, man, Donkey Kong Country's over. Because I love playing the game, and part of me is like, I wish I could just play it more. I could of course stream it, but it's like there's something about
A series.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely series that I'm like, oh man, I wish we could do more episodes of that. Like, I was thinking about that with Pikmin. I wish we could play more Pikmin. I wish we could, Katamari Damacy. Like, I'm sad that's over. Because I really liked playing that.
technically there is a way we could do Donkey Kong Country again in the future if we're running out of games to play, and it's get all the Kong emblem things in every level.
Ooh,
Kong.
I'd be down to do that, dude.
Basically, it would just be me following a guide.
You're good at that game too. You're pretty. Didn't you beat it like in one stream?
Yeah, It's a short game. It's like only for an average player, I guess it would probably take anywhere from like about 4 hours maybe to beat.
Well, you know me, Ryan. I'm no average player.
It would take you around that time probably.
It would take me about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing? I'm an epic gamer, Ryan.
Yeah.
You see my shirt right now, right?
Oh shit.
It says things that are epic. Bacon, video games, and my swag. Dude, I saw a guy recently. I was at Six Flags and he had a t-shirt on.
No, he didn't.
He had a t-shirt that just said bacon, 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 bacon. Just said bacon like 4 or 5 times.
Bacon.
And he was wearing like a steampunk. He had like a mustache and like a steampunk
Not
hat
epic
on.
bacon?
Not epic bacon.
What was epic? What was like the definition of epic bacon?
I don't know. It was just some meme.
That's epic bacon. What was epic bacon?
That was a dark time for the internet.
I feel like it was the I saw on Reddit people they coined it like the meme renaissance, and then now we're in the meme enlightenment or something.
There's just too many memes to keep up with right now.
Because it's like how memes used to be, and it's like a picture of a velociraptor, one of those velociraptor memes, and then the meme below it is like this really distorted picture with like just the letter E in it.
You know what? Memes
What is
have
that?
changed in
What
the
is
sense
that one?
with
The E.
the E.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what that is.
It's like a capital. I don't know. I honestly, I feel like with the internet, people are becoming older faster in terms of like their mental state. Because it's like I'm already getting lost in the like fucking intense amount of memes.
It's a swamp, man. You gotta wade through the swamp of memes. Do you remember when memes were just like top text, bottom text?
Yeah.
You never see that
That's what
anymore.
I'm talking about. The Velociraptor, whatever it was called. What is it?
He was like he had like a monocle and a top hat. The Velociraptor.
No, it's the Velociraptor doing this.
Yeah. He was like pondering.
If
There
this
were a
does
lot.
that, then why does this do this?
And then there were like
that's one. Make that. Make a Velociraptor meme, guys.
the Velociraptor meme died many years ago.
If SuperMega was super, then why was this that this? That's a good one.
Why was this that?
Why was this that this?
But oh my god, like I tweeted recently, can't keep up with all these memes or something like that, and somebody actually responded with like a typed out text list like of 2018's memes so far, and it was all of them like in a list, and it actually helped me out. I was like, oh, yeah, that's it, that's all of them.
How many?
It was a good amount, and I actually surprisingly knew probably 80% of them. There were some of them I was like, I never saw that one, but because I knew most of them, so I felt good. But I still do. Not gonna lie, I still find myself very entertained by memes. Like when I'm on Twitter, I'm not like fucking memes. I'm not gonna be above memes. They're funny to me still. Not all of them, but for the most part, I do find some mild entertainment out of memes.
I guess I find memes fun. I just like browsing the internet in general. Whatever. I just like seeing strangers post because they're funny. Especially on, basically I'm more entertained by the comments section in Reddit. I click on posts and I immediately am like, I just want to read the comments to this.
I got some comedians in there, man. Some funny comments.
I laugh out loud sometimes at the comments.
I do too.
Some people are super witty.
I laugh.
I'm like, wow, that was a good one.
Twitter gives me a lot of laughs. I find a lot of laughs on Twitter, and it's always from random people. It's always from accounts that I've never heard of.
That
and
like respond to you or
no,
something?
No. Like my friend will send it to me. My friend Harrison sends me probably like 20 tweets a day because he just DMs me tweets all the time, and they're so funny. I'm always laughing so hard at him. Like, where did you even find this? Has 2 likes. Where did you even find this? And it's so funny.
I didn't pay attention to social media, but like I'm trying to because I'm like getting back into Twitch.
Twitch.
I'm trying to think of like, because I used to be on it. I used to post like every day on Twitter, and now I'm just like, I'm like creatively bankrupt sometimes, and I'm like, I just don't. Like I'll type something out fully, I'll be like, and then I'll save it to drafts, and then 2 days go by, I'll look at my drafts and be like, well, that wasn't funny, and then I'll delete it.
Just post it. That's what I've been doing. I've been trying to post more.
Just post it no matter what.
Just post, dude.
It doesn't fucking matter, honestly.
No, it doesn't.
Really doesn't
Ryan,
matter.
like if I tweeted something 2 years ago that wasn't funny, you think it matters now?
No.
I don't give a shit. I'll just see it on my time hop and then delete it because I realized it wasn't funny 2 years later.
Yeah.
Which, yes, I do that quite a bit. I'm like, oh, that one wasn't funny. Time to throw that one in the trash can. He had a nice life on Twitter of 2 years.
Goodbye.
Time to kiss him goodbye and throw him into the ocean.
So long, farewell, adidas, and good night.
Oh, okay. I never knew what he said, but he's saying goodbye in German.
Yeah.
Auf Wiedersehen. That's my best German accent.
Wiedersehen,
Auf Wiedersehen. That was awful.
Hola, ¿cómo te llamas?
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Me llamo Ryan. ¿Y tú? John. Más o menos. What?
Dude, you still remember your Spanish.
I do, dude.
I didn't even remember that.
But that didn't make any sense. That was just kind of like, eh. That made no sense with the context of what I was doing.
Do you want to try to, let's just, strictly from what we learned in high school, let's try to, from here on out, as long as we can, speak in Spanish on the podcast. For all Spanish speakers, tell us how we did. Ready? Hola, Ryan.
Hola, Matthew.
Mateo.
¿Dónde? Okay. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Estoy bien. ¿Y tú?
Más o menos. Un momento. ¿Dónde es el baño? El baño.
El baño es la izquierda.
Gracias. Boom.
See? That's great. He said,
We said
I said, hi,
hello.
Ryan.
Yep. Hi,
Hello.
Ryan.
Hi,
Matt.
Matthew. He said, how are you? And I said, I'm good. And you? And he said,
So.
so, you know. And then he said, where's the bathroom? And I said, the bathroom is, I think I literally said the bathroom is the left.
I accidentally gave it a feminine la instead of an L at first for baño because it's not.
You said la baño.
Yeah.
Should be el baño.
Well, I did say el baño. I corrected myself. I went la baño, el baño, because it ends in a masculine O.
That was always so weird to me. Like languages having like gender stuff, like Russian, Spanish, French. Like it's just weird to me.
Does that mean a lot of people think like Spanish is like transphobic or something?
Or sexist?
Or
I don't know.
sexist?
I've never seen. I mean, it's something that's so engraved, like because it's a language, and it was just created that way. It's just
Puta.
it's so funny because like, you know, English doesn't have like masculine and feminine pronouns, or not pronouns, nouns and shit. But it's just so weird that like bathroom is masculine, fruit is feminine. It's like so weird. I simply don't get it, and it makes learning the language that much more confusing. Because
Matthew,
it's like, what?
¿Cómo se dice you're beautiful in español?
Tú es bonita. Was that correct?
I think it's pretty, but I mean it's all the same thing.
Yeah, pretty beautiful.
Guapo?
Guapo. That was beautiful. Wait, right? Or does guapo mean fat?
Guapo is like, I can't remember.
I think guapo.
I can't remember if guapo is like handsome, short, or fat. It's one of those things.
That'd be like if you go into Mexico and you call someone guapo, it's really just a gamble. You're like, ooh, did I just call them handsome or did I call them fat?
I'm looking up guapo.
I think guapo.
Handsome, I was right.
Yeah.
Woo! Well, I was right in one of the 3 guesses I had.
Guapo sounds like it would be fat though. Like, oh man, you're like, tú es guapo. La puta. Puta. Mariposa.
Hey. I always liked how porque was because and why.
¿Por qué?
Porque.
¿Por qué? I love hearing people say por qué.
You can use it for because and why.
It's funny because like
usually you'll just say que for like what?
It sounds it really rolls off the tongue. ¿Por qué?
Yeah.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
I mean, I did do 3 years of Spanish, but only one of them sunk in because we all know that classic story.
Yeah, and I did 3 years of Spanish as well, and really don't remember shit. Wow, think about.
I feel like I have an excuse to not remember shit though.
What was your excuse again?
My first year Spanish teacher halfway through the year just had us watch Strange Eats. And then when I went into second year and third year, I just didn't have the base vocabulary to really get in, but I still passed like with like a C in each one, so it's like I did fine.
Yeah, I was really pissed off because when in my second year Spanish class, I ended the year with an 84. To move on to Spanish 3, I had to have an 85. And I was like, really? I have to do an entire
Wait, really?
second
You had
year.
to have a B?
Yeah, to move on to the next level, you had to pass with a B.
That's
you couldn't have a C. And in South Carolina, 84 is a C. In a lot of states, 79 is a C. But in South Carolina, 84 is a C. So literally, 16 points below perfect. And I couldn't do the next class.
And a 92 is a B.
Can you believe how stupid that is?
92 was a B. What else? Yeah, I remember. Oh, fuck. Like, yeah, 84 was a C.
Isn't that stupid?
And then D started at
76. Because 77 was the cutoff for a C. So
Okay,
76
yeah.
was a D. And then 69 was an F. Dude, I'm actually just like realizing how stupid this was, that I spent an entire school year doing this class to end with a score that was 16 points below perfect out of 100. 16 points.
Yeah.
And they're like, sorry, you can't go on to the next level. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I have to take this class again and waste another year of high school for this?
You should have gotten mad at them in Spanish.
I said, la puta! I actually did
Rolled your R's and shit.
I did a presentation on Spanish swear words. And my teacher was like fluent in Spanish. So looking back, that was probably really awkward. Because I went over like all the big swear words in front of the class. But
to be funny?
No, we had to pick some kind of thing relating to Spanish. I was like, oh, pick swear words. Maybe I was trying to be funny.
They just allowed you to say it.
She said it was okay.
Okay. I mean, you are learning another language.
That's like that just be like some kid in Mexico doing a presentation on English swear words, and he's like, esta es fuck.
Esta es cunt.
And it's like up on the like PowerPoint presentation. It says cunt.
There's just like this Mormon like missionary that's like help teaching schools in like Mexico.
Biting their nails like, oh,
he's
no.
just like, oh, Lord, forgive him. My third year Spanish teacher was a Mormon.
Really?
He looked. I don't know how to say. You can say it about Mormons. You just can't say it about certain. He just looked like a Mormon. You can say that. Yeah, you can't go
say that.
He looked like a Mormon. You can't say, man, he looked like a Mexican.
No, he looked like Mormons. Well, because
Well, yeah, you
Mormons
can
aren't a
because
race
someone
of
can
people.
look Mexican.
Yeah, but like, you know, I don't think Mormon. It's not like a race or ethnicity. It's a
Hair
religion.
slicked back every day, tucked in white shirt, a tie and slacks and nice shoes. You might say that's just what a teacher looks like, but the whole hair slicked back thing,
Dude.
100% Mormon.
Probably because like as soon as he got off work, he'd get on his little bicycle and go door to door.
He had a wife. He'd always show us pictures every now and then of his trip to Mexico.
Really?
He always seemed very proud of himself for knowing Spanish.
Funny thing about Mormons in Mexico is apparently, I think Mitt Romney's family actually did this because
Is Mitt Romney a Mormon?
Mitt Romney is a Mormon.
Okay,
You know
I was
that?
about to say he looks just like a Mormon.
Yeah, he really fits the bill. But I might be wrong on this. I remember I watched some Vice documentary a while back where I think America outlawed the multiple marriages thing that Mormons follow, where it's like, you know, you want to have multiple wives. They outlawed that. So I think a group of Mormons, which included Mitt Romney's family, crossed the border and started like a colony in Mexico where they could all marry each other. And I think they got in some cahoots with a local cartel. And I think the cartel like killed some of them or something. Can you see that? Mormons versus cartel? That'd be a good movie.
You want to make it?
The Mormons versus cartel. I feel like that'd be like a Sharknado type movie.
I told you about this. Didn't I tell you about this like high school short film idea I had?
No.
About it was just about the last Mormon that ever existed, and it was like took place in like this post-apocalyptic setting. It was all about him carrying around the word of God.
You
and
did tell me that.
And trying to find like the last person on earth so he could save them.
That is, dude, that's a fucking awesome movie idea.
Because he didn't want to be alone while going to heaven, so before he dies, he wants to find someone to save, so he can go to heaven with someone or something. I don't know.
Ryan,
it was in high school.
That's a good idea, man. You also had that idea for like a post-apocalyptic character, and he got his hand cut off, and he got like a claw to replace it, but it was one of those like
it was one of those vending machine claws.
One of the like crane games, so he can't grab anything. It's always just really loose, and like he has the hardest time picking things up. That's so funny to me. But you know what else is not funny?
The Book of Eli.
That I did see that with Gary Oldman and
Denzel Washington and Mila Kunis.
Yes. And you know what's even more not funny?
What?
How soft these MeUndies are on me.
Whoa!
You've heard me talk about MeUndies, and you know that I'm a big believer in their product. They're the perfect balance of comfortable fit. Every month they have new and exciting prints, and they arrive at your door in a fun little bag.
MeUndies uses sustainably sourced, naturally soft fiber that starts with beechwood trees and ends with the most amazing fabric you've ever experienced. The results have been downright dreamy.
It really is like a dream, Ryan. I own 4 pairs of MeUndies.
Yeah.
And that is not a joke, guys. I really do, and they are legitimately I'm just going to say it, dude. They're actually the most comfortable underwear I've ever worn. It's like the material feels really good on my groin region. And it's got a nice pocket, like it's got some space.
Yeah.
Because you know I have a very large penis,
yes.
So I need a lot of room for that. And MeUndies it does good with that. Can I say that?
I mean,
MeUndies' adventurous prints and designs are all limited edition, and new patterns are released every few weeks on a rolling basis.
But Matt, do you like the number 100?
It's probably out of all 6,000 numbers my favorite.
Because there's a 100% satisfaction guarantee. MeUndies guarantees you will love their undies or your money back.
What? My money back?
Yeah.
I would never get my money back, though, because MeUndies are so soft and they feel good on my butt. They do. They feel fantastic.
I mean, you're not lying. I mean, it's a great offer for listeners.
MeUndies is so sure you'll love their underwear. They offer 100% satisfaction guarantee, and if you don't love your first pair, you get a full refund. That's a no-brainer, Ryan. 20% off a pair of the most comfortable undies you will ever put on. How can they do it, Ryan? How can they get 20% off that underwear?
To get 20% off your first pair, free shipping, a 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/SuperMega.
That's MeUndies.com/SuperMega. Yeah, it's better than like a pair of whitey tighties, guys. You know, you take off your pants in front of a potential partner, and they see you wearing whitey tighties. They're gonna go,
Yeah.
But if you take off and you're wearing MeUndies with like the parakeet designs, they're gonna be like, ah!
It's that burst my eardrum. I lost all train of thought. Matt, help.
I burst my own. I did not anticipate making a sound that loud. But yeah, MeUndies.com/SuperMega. Thanks for as a little ad break. Thanks to MeUndies for the sponsor. Let's get back to the podcast. Ryan, I've been thinking about what we were talking about earlier when we created the That's So Raven thing, and I really do think that we would do great in the field of writing for TV shows. So I was wondering maybe we could practice a little bit just to show what are you doing right now, Ryan? What are you doing? He stood up and he stretched his gym shorts, gave himself a wedgie so I could see both ass cheeks. What are you doing?
My underwear is weird. It was like
That's how you fix it?
to make it worse, and then you pull it out of your butt crack.
Oh, okay. Because I just saw you just like lean away from the mic and then stand up and basically give yourself a massive wedgie, revealing both of your glistening ass cheeks to me.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to take advantage of the situation, you could have, but you didn't. So.
All right. Well, back to what I was saying. I'm sure that there's many Hollywood writers and producers that listen to our podcast, and maybe we should show them a little what we got. Let's start with something simple. What do you say we write an episode of SpongeBob live on the podcast?
Okay.
We'll take turns.
Okay. Do you want to start it off?
I'll start it off.
Okay.
All right. Interior, pineapple. SpongeBob.
No, I mean, the episode has to begin, like, above the ocean, right?
Okay.
On that little island.
Okay.
Then it goes down in the bubbles.
Okay. Open with shot of island, and then pan down through bubbles to reveal SpongeBob's street with Patrick's rock, Squidward's house, and SpongeBob's house. Interior, pineapple. SpongeBob is laying in bed. His alarm goes brrr, and he sits up in bed. Your turn.
He goes, "I'm ready," SpongeBob says, as he's already wearing his uniform for work because he's that excited. His hat falls down from the ceiling in this new contraption he made, so he's automatically ready. He puts his hand out, and all of a sudden this spatula arm comes out, and he goes out to reach for the spatula, except he grabs it, nothing's there. The spatula's gone from the spatula machine.
Okay. Oh no. My beloved spatula, Gary. Where has it gone? Says SpongeBob. Enter Gary. But instead of Gary, it's
Normal.
from Garfield. It's Normal from Garfield. And he meows at SpongeBob. And SpongeBob says, "Gary, you're looking different today." All right, your turn.
Okay. So then SpongeBob kills both of them and leaves the house and knocks on Patrick's door and is like, "Patrick, I can't find my spatula. Help. Ga, 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 ga." That's his laugh. I can't do it.
Where did the killing come from? And it was so nonchalant. It's just SpongeBob kills both of them. And who's both of them? There was only Normal.
And Gary.
Yeah, Gary's not there.
Gary's somewhere, I'm sure.
Okay, he found him and killed him.
Yeah, he found him and killed him.
Okay.
Found him hiding under a bed.
Because he knew he was going to kill him. He's been threatening it every day.
I'm gonna kill Gary soon, god damn it.
Patrick's rock lifts up to reveal Patrick sitting in his armchair, fully nude. He's erect, and pre-cum is dripping down the shaft of his penis. Your turn.
Oh, SpongeBob, Patrick says. The rock closes back, but right before the last inch is shut, SpongeBob sees something shiny sprouting from Patrick's ripe asshole.
Wait a second! That was my spatula!
He with shock, SpongeBob tries to lift the rock again, and then realizes that he can't because it's too heavy.
I better get Squidward to help me!
Says SpongeBob as he runs towards Squidward's house.
The sweet sound of a
Oboe? It's clarinet.
the sweet sound of a clarinet can be heard from an open window. SpongeBob starts yelling up at Squidward, but there's no answer. So then he does what SpongeBob does best. He runs up Squidward's house and shoots himself through the window, not knowing Squidward was taking a bubble bath with his new fiancée.
SpongeBob's jaw drops as he sees Squidward and Pearl in Squidward's bathtub. Pearl is fully nude and Squidward is also fully nude in the bathtub. He's playing her a beautiful song on his
Beautiful clarinet ballad.
Just for her because they're going to get married soon.
Yeah.
Squidward sees that SpongeBob has now entered the room and sees his fiancée nude, and this upsets him. And he goes, SpongeBob!
SpongeBob goes, wait, I can explain. Patrick has my spatula up his cornhole. And then Squidward goes, SpongeBob, if I promise to help you get this spatula out of Patrick's corn butthole,
That's good.
can I continue taking this bubble bath with my aroused fiancé?
SpongeBob goes,
Sure, Squidward, let's go.
so Squidward gets out of the bath and doesn't put any pants on because he doesn't wear pants to begin with. He just
Yeah.
puts his shirt on.
Yeah.
They go outside
Mhm.
and they go to Patrick's rock, and SpongeBob goes,
He's in there, Squidward.
your turn.
Okay. Squidward tries to lift the rock like SpongeBob does, but nothing happens. He goes, well, that's all I got, and starts to walk away, but SpongeBob grabs one of his tentacles and goes, wait a second. Come on, take this seriously. If I don't get my spatula, you'll be out of a job just like me. Squidward's eyes grow wide with happiness.
And he goes,
Hey, that doesn't sound so bad.
and then he starts walking back, and his feet are making that like sound that they make in the SpongeBob. And then Squidward goes back inside and gets back in the bath. So it's just SpongeBob again. He doesn't know what to do. He's all by himself.
Patrick's rock is still closed. The only way he can possibly solve the problem,
Sorry, that was King Neptune sneezing in the background.
the only thing that could possibly even help SpongeBob is a scientific method of some sort. So he goes to a big fishbowl-like house with that Sandy lives in. It's
Sandy's house.
Yeah, it's just Sandy's house.
Okay. So SpongeBob goes inside of Sandy's house, and he goes,
Sandy, I need help. Bah!
and Sandy climbs out of her little tree house, and your turn.
She falls and breaks her neck and dies. SpongeBob then leaves sad. A funeral is held 2 months later. 5 months later, SpongeBob is sitting watching TV again. Sad. He's missed his spatula. He's out of a job.
Mr. Krabs fired him because he couldn't find his spatula, and he's now been unemployed for 5 months, and he's grown a beard, and he hasn't seen Patrick this whole time either. Patrick's just been in under the rock.
Yeah.
And he says,
You know what? Patrick's stolen everything from me. I'm gonna go teach him a lesson.
so SpongeBob leaves his house and goes back to Patrick's rock, this time to really teach him a lesson he won't forget.
Okay. So, SpongeBob begins to pull up the rock, and it's easier than before, for some reason. But he can't quite fucking get it up. So, he gets his trusty jellyfish net and starts to pry it open like a crowbar. He finally gets the rock open and finds Patrick's dead corpse laying there with a spatula in his butthole. Little did SpongeBob know, Patrick accidentally locked himself inside of his house when he closed it out of embarrassment after SpongeBob found him the first time. End it, dude.
Distraught, SpongeBob goes back to his house, and makes a big salad and invites his family over, and they all eat the salad together, and then it closes with like one of those circles that closes in, and it's closing, and then it stops on SpongeBob, and he looks at the camera, and he goes,
That's life.
And then That's Life by Frank Sinatra starts playing, and it closes and the credits roll.
And then you hear Santa Claus's sleigh go, ho, ho, ho. Because kids gotta,
Santa, yeah.
whenever Santa appears in something, it's like a really big
They get
thing.
excited.
Didn't you get excited? Oh, by the way, let's round of applause.
Yeah, thank
for
you.
us
That was
for
our SpongeBob episode.
But whenever Santa Claus appeared in like Fairly Odd Parents or whatever, weren't you like, this is a special guest Santa Claus?
Dude, it was like no other, like, because Santa Claus is Santa Claus. Santa Claus is like the one character that makes a guest appearance in like every show, and he's just the same. He's not like different. It's Santa Claus. Like, there's no character in history that has made more guest appearances across different shows. Santa Claus.
Jesus doesn't even have that many guest
Jesus doesn't appear on
appearances.
like Fairly Odd Parents.
Could you imagine if like Western civilization was legitimately that religious to where even the TV shows, instead of like Santa Claus or something like that, it was just Jesus and Moses and
They come on Christmas, and
yeah.
that'd be awesome. I'd love to see Jesus in Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Is Santa Claus the most famous like pop culture icon that will appear in things like non-trade? Is it because he's non-trademarked? Does anyone have a trademark on Santa Claus?
That sounds sweet, Matt, but not as sweet as honey.
I was about to do the exact same bit. I can't believe you just did that. But hey guys, we let's take a break and thank another sponsor. It's Honey. Honey, I'm home.
When you shop online, do you suddenly turn into a tab hoarder?
Yes.
Loading dozens and dozens of new tabs on your browser in search of a promo code, just one that works. Afraid to close any of them in fear of missing out on a deal. Before you crash your browser yet again, try Honey. Honey is the free browser add-on that over 9 million people are using every day to save money while they shop online.
A little over a year ago, used Honey for the first time because I was doing some online shopping and I was looking up the best extensions for that. And I found Honey because Honey was like the most popular one, and I installed it, and Honey legitimately, no joke, helped me find some coupon codes at checkout that saved me a little bit of money. Honey will save you money. Why don't they have that as their catchphrase? Honey saves you money. In 2 clicks, you can add Honey to any browser for free. It's an extension, so you can use it with Chrome, Firefox, all that stuff. Just try it out, guys.
Honey scans and tests millions of coupons in the background. Just shop online normally as you usually would. And at checkout, Honey automatically applies the best coupon. Time Magazine calls Honey basically free money.
Over 9 million people use Honey every day, and together, they've saved not hundreds, Ryan, not thousands, millions of dollars. That's a lot of dollars.
Whoa. There's no reason not to add Honey to your browser today. It's free, takes just 2 clicks to install, and will save you tons of money.
Get some of that Honey money. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/megacast. That's joinhoney.com/megacast. Start saving money, guys. Why not? It automatically looks for like coupon codes at checkout. There's no reason not to. Also, why don't we just call our podcast MegaCast? That's Honey is onto something here. That's a good name.
And while you're saving money using Honey, it also supports us. So
Yeah.
help your boys out and help yourself out.
And it's free. Listen, you don't even have to pay for this.
Yeah.
It's a completely free extension you can put on your browser. So go ahead and try it. Anyway, Ryan, that was a pretty sweet ad. I guess you could say that ad read was sweet as honey.
You could also say that we should get a little pizza and then finish up the podcast after eating some.
Ryan.
Can I just go get one slice and bring it back then?
Okay, go bring your pizza
Do you
back.
want a slice of pizza?
No, I'll get one after the podcast. We only got like 6 minutes left.
Yeah, but...
Well, yeah. Just go get your pizza, dude. Go get your pizza. Ryan's currently getting himself a nice slice of pizza. He's just me now in the recording room. How's everyone been? I've been better, you know. Been going through some stuff, you know. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Been dealing with some stuff here and there, but hey, that's life, guys. Just keep your head up and keep moving forward. Hey, Ryan's back. Did you get a slice of pizza?
Pizza's not here, and I dropped my phone on the way, so now it's just sitting there in the hallway.
You didn't pick it up? Why didn't you pick up your phone?
I was running.
You just decided not to? Well, I thought the pizza was here because our friend Tyler, who works in the office,
That's why I thought,
he
too.
waved at us through the window, and usually when he does that, we're recording.
That means lunch is ready.
And it's about that time when...
see? Oh, he brought my phone, too. Tyler,
Oh,
come
Tyler's so sweet. Go give Tyler a hug. Bring him in. Bring Tyler in here.
Tyler, get in here.
Tyler, come here.
Special guest, Tyler Burnham.
Tyler, take a seat on the couch, please.
We wanna ask you. First, I want to thank you for bringing my phone back.
Well, it was just sitting in the middle of the floor. I
Tyler,
wanted to find a safe
Enough.
spot for it.
All right. Enough of the. We asked the questions here. Okay.
Oh.
Why did you come up to the window and wave at us as if lunch was here? Because you got our hopes real high that lunch was here.
Oh, lunch was definitely
Was not here.
lunch was not here. I was just back here getting a power adapter for a laptop.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't actually know anyone was back here doing anything, so I peeked over and saw that you guys were here, and then we made eye contact, so I felt obligated to wave.
But waving is the signature sign for Pizza Thursday.
Yeah.
It is Pizza Thursday today at the office, and
I mean, do you want to apologize to us at all for misleading us? Because I was running to get pizza. You saw me.
He actually-
No.
You saw how excited I was.
I did not realize the ramifications of my actions,
Okay.
and I did not think those through, and for that I am sorry.
Okay.
I will try harder
Okay.
to be a better person and to be more considerate of knowing the excitement you guys have for Pizza Thursdays.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, I believe you. Do you believe?
I think that's a pretty good apology. I mean, he was so excited that even with only like 10 minutes left in our podcast, he's like, I have to take a break. I have to go take pizza right now.
Okay. Question though, predictions for Pizza Thursdays. Who's it gonna be?
Oh shit! Who's
Like
gonna
which
be?
pizza delivery?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Fresh Brothers.
You think Fresh Brothers?
Fresh Brothers Pizza.
I think it's gonna be. What is it? Crusty?
Crispy crust.
Krusty Krab.
the crispy pizza, or whatever it's called.
Crispy crust in
Crispy crust.
Atwater Village.
We used to. I don't think it's gonna be Pizza Boy.
I don't think it'll be. I'm hoping.
Dude, I haven't had Pizza Boy in so long.
I'm hoping Domino's.
That's never happened before.
I mean, I gotta say no to Domino's or Pizza Hut. I love Papa John's.
I love Domino's.
I love
John's
Domino's.
Is my favorite of all the big three. Papa John's is my favorite.
But Domino's has changed. They improved their sauce.
I think
Have they
Domino's.
actually, I haven't had Domino's in a while. Have
Domino's
they
is my
actually
favorite.
improved?
Yeah, Domino's is the best.
Do they still have the stuffed crust?
I don't
I
know.
always get the thin crust, which is like eating a pizza on a cracker.
Do you remember stuffed crust?
Yes.
I remember stuffed
I
crust.
remember my first encounter with stuffed crust was my 3rd grade birthday party. I was so excited. All I wanted for my birthday was to go to Pizza Hut and get stuffed crust pizza. And we did. And I ate a bunch with the garlic dipping sauce.
Ooh.
And then I threw up.
I knew that was coming. That's just like the natural progression of that kind of story.
It was the best birthday ever.
I don't know. Just Papa John's is. I like their pizza more. Okay, I need to try blindfolded Domino's and Papa John's at some point.
You need the
And then I
Domino's
can-
challenge.
That sounds like a YouTube video waiting to happen, like a funny YouTube challenge video.
Yeah, someone do it for me, and then I'll just go with their opinion.
Hey.
But, Tyler, do you have any movies or anything you'd like to recommend people?
Oh, I have so many movies.
Just one.
Just one.
Just one, Tyler.
Okay,
please.
well,
we don't have all day.
I dare your audience to watch Terms of Endearment by James L. Brooks.
Okay. You
It's
also
on
said Spanglish. Was
Spanglish.
one too.
Turns out James L. Brooks, really great filmmaker.
Didn't he work? His name. I think, if I'm not mistaken, don't I see his name in Simpsons credits?
He was the head writer or executive producer of The Simpsons.
I
Yeah.
remember as a kid, I'd always see his name on
James-
the credits. It'd be like written by James L. Brooks.
Or in Treehouse of Terror or Horror, the James Hell Brooks.
yes. Oh, I remember it so well now.
He makes some really good films and that I just completely flew under my radar.
You said much like Paul Thomas Anderson did with Adam Sandler.
In Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah.
Spanglish is an amazing performance from Adam Sandler.
I've heard that Spanglish is a good movie.
I really enjoyed it, but Terms of Endearment was an amazing film. 1984 Academy Award winner.
I recently watched one of my all-time favorite movies again. I watched Lost in Translation again.
That's a great
I've
film.
never seen it.
So good,
What?
Ryan.
I haven't seen
You need to
Groundhog
see it.
Day, Lost in Translation.
It's amazing.
I haven't seen all the big Bill Murray movies besides Ghostbuster.
Ghostbuster.
Ghostbusters, it's just about him.
Yeah.
All the other ones are gone. It's just
Oh,
him.
the first one is just Ghostbuster, and then the second one is Ghostbusters. A lot of people call it Ghostbusters
And then the-
2, but it is
And the third one is what? Ghostbusters.
Busters is
Go with 2 S's. It's just 2 S's. Ghostbusters.
Ghostbustettes.
Ghostbusters.
Imagine if they
Oh,
actually
no.
named it that.
Ghostbustettes. That would have been pretty funny. But I'm gonna get my music suggestion this week. I forgot to last week because I'm still getting used to giving suggestions. I kind of forgot.
Yeah.
This week, I got 2. I have an artist and I have a song. for the artist. There's a little up-and-coming artist called JPEG Mafia. Go check him out. He's pretty cool. And then for the song, go check out this song called "Love in a Song" by Bowen.
We got Danny. Here
Danny
right now.
Avidan.
This is a full party.
Oh, are you recording something?
It's our podcast, the one you keep saying you're gonna come on and then
Shit.
never do.
Fuck, I'm busy.
I know. It's fine.
But while you're here, Danny, would you like to recommend any music or movies that you've recently listened to that you think the audience should
into the
listen
mic.
to or watch?
Can this go like anything? Like
anything.
any time period?
Recommend anything.
Anytime.
Oh my god. There's a synthwave song called Dust to Dust by Quixotic that
Okay.
I think is rad as shit.
Okay.
It's from 2014.
That's epic.
Cool.
Thank you.
I'll be back on your pod. What's the story with this one? Like, do you have a...
Well, Tyler waved at us from the window, and we thought that meant it was time for pizza. So Ryan ran out all excited, discovered there was no pizza, and Tyler was just being friendly. So we brought him in here to reprimand him.
That's the subject of this podcast?
That's the whole podcast.
I caused Ryan to break his phone, probably.
Yeah.
Fucking fantastic. Well, okay. Yes, next time I would love to be on this podcast.
Come back.
I'd love to be on this podcast.
Thank
Yes.
you.
See, you heard it here first, folks.
Bye, guys.
All you
I love
commenters.
you.
Love you. Oh, shit.
Okay, cool.
Oh, are swears allowed?
Yeah.
I heard Dan swear.
No,
so.
they're allowed.
You could say a swear word. You want to say a swear word?
Yeah.
Actually, can we? Oh, sorry. Go on.
Crap.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Heck.
Butthead.
Shit.
You're really good at this time.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think it's right. It feels right for me. I want to give Tyler the exclusive opportunity to end this podcast in any way he wants. But first, before he ends this podcast, I want to say make sure you click that bell up there near the subscribe button so you make sure you're notified of our uploads, because we have recently noticed that people are missing our uploads. People are tweeting at us. We want to make sure that you're getting those notifications. Follow us on Twitter at SuperMegaShow. Follow our personal Twitches. Mine is twitch.tv/Eli Ryan McGee.
Mine's twitch.tv/MHWatson. Not Matt H. Watson like my Twitter. It's MH Watson. And while you're at it, go rate us on iTunes at SuperMegaCast, our podcast on iTunes. Go give it a little rating.
And also, before Tyler ends it, Tyler, what's your Twitter?
It's at Tyler J. Hutchison. Or you could check me out on Twitch, Twitch TV/Awful Tyler. I have 0 subscribers.
Let's change that.
And I have uploaded, I think, one time I played Secret of Mana on Twitch. That was it. So, like, roll the dice.
There we go. Okay. And,
get Tyler
It's
10
time
million.
to edit? Is this time? It's time to end
It's
it?
time. It's time for you to end it.
Okay. I would like to end our show with hearing Ryan's music and movie suggestion. We missed you. What was your suggestion? I want to know.
Shit, I don't really have one because, like,
So you didn't come prepared, huh?
well, I mean, I could say A Quiet
Classic
Place
Ryan.
because it was fun, but it's also like it's like one of those movies where it's like it's very in the medium.
All right, that's it. That's the podcast.
Bye.